With UK inflation at a 30-year high, there is growing concern that not enough people can manage their budgets and that levels of financial literacy in Britain are too low. Well, research by the Financial Conduct Authority last year showed that half the population has low confidence in making decisions to do with money. Well, now efforts are underway to change that and better inform younger generations. The Bank of England is partnering with the education giant Pearson and the learning platform Blackbullion to create Futures, a new digital platform designed to give young people the resources needed to improve their financial well-being. Well, I'm joined now by Vivi Friedgut. She's the founder and chief executive of Blackbullion. Vivi, welcome to you. Are you just targeting students here, or are you targeting people entering the world of work as well?
Well, first of all, thanks very much for having me this morning. Our ambition in the first instance with Futures is to speak directly to young people and their parents and guardians. We have to remember parents have a huge impact on how young people make their decisions about their next steps. But our goal is that every person in the country, every person in the world has access to financial literacy. Our relationship with money doesn't stop as we get older. It just gets different and more complicated.
Absolutely. So, I mean, 16 to 19-year-olds, what are the sort of areas of knowledge that they're lacking in particular?
So unfortunately, it's right across the board when it comes to financial confidence. Our ambition is to really help people in a very specific way. Secondary school is very determined. Tertiary decision-making, whether it's university or college or apprenticeships, is really up in the air for a lot of young people. The knowledge that people have about how to make that decision, what that decision entails, the financial consequences of student debt, for a lot of young people and their parents and guardians, this is just an unknown territory. So this is the tip of the sword for us of how we start to tackle this problem. And around that, then, of course, you have debt and understanding risk, and young people are very involved in cryptocurrency. So there's a huge universe we're hoping to tackle, but one thing at a time.
I mean, you mentioned the role of parents there very crucially. I mean, I've hammered into my kids lessons about stocks and shares and the perils of inflation. That the thing I can't get across to them ever is the value of money, how to appreciate the value of something. How does a parent go about doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm lucky because my parents, much like you, hammered this stuff into me from when I was a little kid. But there is a disproportionate impact that parents have on young people. And so really it's about that day-to-day conversations, making money a holistic part of our life. So my mum used to give us the shopping list so that we would then go and shop, and whatever money was left over, we could then keep, which of course makes you look for deals and makes you look for bargains and makes you wonder if you need a brand name tomato sauce, for example. So it's those little steps, but done consistently all the way through a young person's life. That's the only way to have an impact. We're not going to make a change with a class a month in school, unfortunately.
Hey, that's easier said than done, your example. Now we're in a cashless society, more or less. Yeah. But is there a case for saying that at the age of 16, a kid's already past the age where they need to be learning some of these lessons? I mean, do we need to be getting into this earlier on?
I mean, people laugh at me on social media when I say this stuff should start in the womb, but I don't think that there's ever a too late. I've got members of my own team at Blackbullion who have only just started investing in their late 20s. So I don't think there's ever a too late, but I think that there is no such thing as too early. So it's not easy. It's a massive lesson, but if you can get it right, we can shift the trajectory of confidence and of knowledge and of the accumulation of wealth going forward. So it's important that we start today, even if yesterday would have been better.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, how much is this project going to cost?
So this is going to be free for use completely. The Bank of England and Pearson and Blackbullion are co-funding it as a project. We're so excited to be working with such innovative, as you said, huge name organizations, and we're making it freely available to all young people. We're looking for pilot schools to join us now. We've already got a handful signed on. And really our hope is that we reach every young person in the country and help them to be able to access things in their own time in a way that speaks to them and gives them all the information that they need.
All right, Vivi, we've got to leave it there. Best of luck with the project. Come and see us again.
Thank you so much.